Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Work. My guest today is Anne, and her mother suffers from dementia. And the question is, does she? If you have a fear of dementia or know someone with dementia, this works for you. Hang on, let's take this ride with Anne. Hello, dears. What a privilege to be with here and meet you here today in this community. And those of you new to the work, welcome. What we do here as a community, we sit together as we discover the cause of our suffering, we identify it, and we move it from our head, what we're thinking and believing from our head to paper. And then we question it. We question it with a very open mind. Anne, you have a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet, honey?
Yeah, I do. I do
Hi.
have one. Yeah, I was picking up from what you just said about, what's the worst thing can happen. And then last week I was talking about my mom to you, showing signs of dementia. So I kind of went there, what's the worst that can happen, and used one of the daily things that go on with mom, or several things a day go on. And yeah, the worst that could happen at the moment, she won't take her medicines. She won't take her meds.
Okay,
And
so is that number one on your on your worksheet?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
your mom won't take her meds.
yeah.
Okay, what is the situation? She has dementia and
She's showing signs of dementia at the moment. She's in and out of delirium, so she's very confused and having some hallucinations, and she's sort of okay, and then she's not. So
and
she
what does it
thinks
look like when she's not?
it looks like, for example, she believes she's a multimillionaire. She's not,
Oh,
and
good
she
times.
believes. Sorry,
Good times.
good times.
Yeah, and you're worried.
Yeah, my worry is she's going to be lost. Lost.
Lost as a millionaire, lost,
Yeah, that doesn't
Okay,
sound
let's
so
take a
bad.
look at that, honey. Be there in that situation and what you just described to us.
Yeah. Okay.
She won't take her meds. In that situation, is it true? Be there now. And what really happened is where you find the answer. We don't guess at yes or no's with that question. Is it true? She won't take her meds in that situation. Is it true? She won't take her meds.
Yes.
And notice how you react. What happens when you think the thought she won't take her meds?
I get afraid, and stressed, anxious actually. So I wanted to take them. I'm pleading with her in a way, negotiating, not listening very well. I'm hearing her telling me she's healed and that she's never felt better in her life and doesn't need them. So I'm hearing it, but I'm not accepting it. And then I just look at the future and I think, oh God, she'll die a terrible suffering death.
Yeah. So be there now in that situation. You're trying to give her meds. She won't take them. Now listen to her. Witness her. Who are you? Like, drop those images of past when she was taking the meds and for you, and the future where she's not taking her meds. Who are you without those images in your head? Get present. Listen to your mom. Be open to giving her her meds. Don't shut down. Just listen. You have time.
I see mom who's so static. She's so excited and thrilled. She's free. She said, I'm free. And she said, I'm free like you.
Mm. Mm.
And she said, I can do all these things now. I can drive my car.
Mm.
I can do everything I did before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just then a friend and not the daughter, worried.
Yeah. Or a daughter and a friend, not worried, a listener, noticing she's in no immediate danger whatsoever in that situation. She won't take her meds. Turned around, she will take her meds. Ponder that. What wisdom arises in you when you contemplate that turnaround? She will take her meds.
I see the nurse came out to her and she allowed them to take blood from her. I see she took one of the pills. Also, rightly or wrongly, but my sister, we kind of disguised them in breakfast cereal and
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tea.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She will take her meds.
And the nurse today, she said she'll get some liquid
Mm.
meds, which we can put in her custard, so we'd have
Mm.
no idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
She won't take her meds. Turned around, I won't take my meds. So ponder that, open your mind. Where is it that you don't take your meds?
Yeah, I got so agitated and so stressed about it. I couldn't see these options, of disguising them, and I'm trying to push it on her. I don't take my meds, I don't do my work. I'm pushing it back to her, like expecting her to have the answers or to wake up from it.
Yeah.
So I don't take
So
my
you're
meds.
you're seeing meds as a state of mind that you know how to get to.
Yeah,
And
fiery.
it's not a physical med, but you know how to find
Yeah.
stillness and wisdom You know how to question your mind.
Yeah.
Now,
And I remember when I was 17, I refused to take my meds. I was prescribed Valium and sleeping pills, and I took them away. Steroids that she has to take now, I was prescribed them in my late 20s, and I threw them away. I forgot. I'm just remembering. Yeah. Same.
so there are people that say, oh, I understand where she's coming from. No, you really get it.
And she takes a lot of steroids, and they have such a major impact on her body for another physical illness, not dementia, but something else. So she's got a lot going on, and it messes up the body.
And you had a lot going on in your head when you wouldn't take your meds. Not right
Yeah.
or wrong. It's just that you understand. When you consider what you were thinking and believing when you did not take your meds, you understand her. With or without dementia, you understand.
Yeah, I think
Two
she has a
different states
right.
of mind adding up to the same thing.
Yeah.
Enough where you wouldn't do it, believing your thoughts, and something in her just is going on. We can only know our own state of mind, but you get to hear some of hers. She's in a pretty good space in that situation. It's the rest of you, you and your sister, that have the problem.
Yeah.
So good to know.
Yeah. Mm. It's true. I feel so frustrated at times, like with her, and yet I know it's like it's her life. It's what she's, even though she's got what's been labeled as delirium and these illusions, and I still think that's if she doesn't take a medicine for that, I don't know where that will take her. I don't know why. I don't know why we have dementia. I don't know why we have illusions. I really don't know what that's about.
It's enough to know in this situation how to deal with what's in front of you, going on in someone you really love. Let's look at number 2. In that situation with your mother, she won't take her meds. What do you want?
I want her to take them. I want her. Actually, I wanted her to at least take the antibiotic, which I think has been prescribed for the illusions and the kind of, I even forget what they call it. It's a terrible word.
So you want her to take her meds. Doesn't matter if there are 50 and it's only one. I mean, or all of them. You want her to take her meds. At least her antibiotic. Is it true? Be there now. You're a little wiser. It doesn't mean it's going to change your mind. Let's just get sane and present. You want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it true in that situation? Notice how she's fighting it.
No, I mean, no.
And notice how you react. What happens When you think the thought, I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic, for heaven's sakes. Notice how you react when you believe the thing.
I'm trying to get her logically to see why, like, this kind of thought.
So you're trying to reason with someone with dementia in an episode having a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to explain that that's not a good thing.
What a downer.
You know, why is it, or even she's watching the tennis, been watching the tennis together, the final of Wimbledon, and
a good one.
The good one, and suddenly these players are brothers. They're brothers now. And isn't it good that they're brothers, and it doesn't matter who wins now because they're brothers and they'll congratulate each other. That's a beautiful thing. But at the time, I'm trying to say, no, Mom, they're not brothers. They've got different names. You know, they've got different names. They're different ages because they were identical twins.
So now look at the bitter pills you're feeding her.
I'm spoiling the party. Yeah.
Just throwing in like bitter pills.
Yeah. I've made her stressed, you know. I made her stressed. She's believing, and I'm telling her she's wrong, and then she's doubting her mind.
Oh, sweetie.
Yeah. And that's frightening to her. Yeah. And I can see how I did that. In the name of trying to be sane or on the same page as everybody else.
Now let's drop into that head of yours, that state of mind, this open and see maybe a little more. I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic. Notice how you react when you believe the thought around what people will think of you if you don't do this thing on schedule. And something terrible happens to her. Notice the portion about what will people think.
Yeah, it's it has hit me that way at times. Like, what will they think if I'm not? You know, we're out in the hospital waiting room, and she's doing things, and I can see people turning away from her. And I think, I should be trying to correct her or stop her talking to people. And I put an effort into that, and I feel,
honey,
responsible.
So let's move to just notice all of that.
Yeah.
All of it. Who would you be without the thought, I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic, in that situation?
I'd be like, she is free. I'd be proclaiming, I'm free.
And now notice people looking at you and drop your story. Just, you don't even know why they're looking. You have no idea what they're thinking. Probably so far away from it's about you, then
I'd be relaxed and just acknowledge them, really, instead of, imagining what they're thinking. I'll be just smiling at them, maybe,
or just passing them in the hall. Just without that thought. Your concern is what you're there for, your mother.
Yeah.
Now she's refusing to take the med. Who are you without the thought? Be there now in her room, in her hospital room now, without the thought, I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic now. On time, as prescribed. There it
Yeah.
is, black and white.
Yeah. She's in her bedroom at home, but I'd be thinking without the thought, she's not doing that. She don't want it. She may be,
And
I don't
fighting,
know.
resisting, doesn't want to take it.
Mm. So without the thought, I don't feel resistance. You know, the resistance in me is gone. No, I don't have to make her or plead with her, or she will or she won't.
You don't have to correct her. So
No.
just be there, listen, get in touch with your mother.
Yeah.
Drop yours and be there.
Mm.
Who are you without the thought, I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic? Now.
I just come back to being a friend, listening, accepting. It's no. It's not a problem to me.
Okay.
It's up to her. Yeah.
So stay there, anchor there, and experience. I don't want her to take her meds, at least her antibiotic now.
Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to force it on her.
Okay, that's one. Continue to stay in touch with her. Another example of why you don't want her to take her meds, at least antibiotic now.
Maybe there's some inner wisdom I'm not in touch with.
Another
I don't know
example.
about.
Another example.
I don't want her to take her meds. Well, she seems to be having a good time of it.
There it is. This is,
More than she has for a long time.
oh, there she is.
Hmm.
There's your mom.
And I'm noticing she's in bed. Like today, she won't get up. But I know that she's never. I don't think in her life has she stayed in the bed all day. I don't remember she's ever done that, and I think she's having a ball, not having to do anything and just lying in bed, watching TV, listening to the radio, having a ball in her mind about being a millionaire, communicating with her mother, who's passed away a long time ago, but lots of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic now. Turned around. I don't want her.
I don't want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic,
Now.
now.
There'll be openings.
She takes so many pills. And maybe she's just needs a break from taking all these pills. She's been so
Wow.
regimented. She doesn't have help taking them. She's got so many. She's so organized. She counts them off, how many a day. I mean, so many. I don't want her to take her pills. It's up to her. Even if she is.
Some would say that's not responsible. And if she's in that hospital and the doctors are prescribing it, all you can do is your best, but that's what's required.
Yeah, she's not in hospital at the moment. She's at home. But the nurses come daily. And they want her to take the pills. Of course they do. Yeah.
So at home, when you call a doctor, did you say doctors or hospice or any?
Yeah, at the moment she's at home. She does visit the hospital as an outpatient for another problem. But at the moment she's got nurses that come in every day because of this delirium and dementia thing.
Mm-hmm.
It became acute. So they come in daily now. So they're coming tomorrow
Yeah.
to try and get her to take the pills.
So in that situation, I don't want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic now, turned around. I want her to take her meds, at least the antibiotic.
Yeah, I do.
When she's more open to it, or in the pudding.
Yeah. Yeah. I made the pudding today. So I'm just waiting for the liquid form of the meds to put in it, and then she'll enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want her to take her meds, at least antibiotic, like that. I want her to take them like this.
Yeah. Kindly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be you.
Yeah. 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 I don't want to see her fighting stuff and being forced to do things.
Or in those
Yeah.
states of mind, corrected, or
Mm.
just noticing the way we love the people in our lives, and some of the fear we experience around them and their health is guilt, because we want to do the right thing and we do it, and oh boy, these worksheets, they're medicine. It gives you options, the worst that could happen, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But this enlightens us to the possibility of a kinder way if it's there.
Yeah. I think that it feels so fake. It feels fake, the guilt. It feels against my inner knowing, really. And then I noticed how I do it, because my family might have a different view.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to please and accommodate that. And then I find I'm lost then, because it's not really.
You can communicate with them. I agree with you 100%. And she's having a really good time right now. I'd prefer waiting for a moment when she's more open to it, and put it in the pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tea. Yeah.
In the tea.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at 3.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, she should help herself to get better. And that means to me, she should understand that she needs to take them. Yeah.
She should help herself to get better and understand that she needs to take her meds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's in a dementia in an episode, having a really good time, but she should help herself to get better. She's already better in that situation.
Yeah.
She's not having a terrible time of it.
No, not much. No.
Not in that.
Except when, we're imposing our view on her. That's when she's having a bad time.
Yeah. And get personal. I'm imposing my view on her.
I'm imposing my view on her.
Yeah. And I'm enforcing it with my sister.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's one scene I can see when we were both. She was unwrapping, she had a bandage on her leg, and she's supposed to keep the bandage on, but she kind of forgot and confused another bandage, so she's taking it off, unwrapping it, and we're like, no, Mum, stop it. And she didn't stop it. The more we said stop it, the more she unwrapped it. And then she says, well, maybe I am stupid, and it just was awful, really. It was a horrible scene to see that because she just thought she should. She wasn't doing it to make herself ill. She thought she confused
And
what
in
she was
that,
supposed to do.
you had a lot in common.
Yeah. Yeah. We were confused about what our role was here. Yeah.
You
Which was to
were.
be supportive and
Your
loving.
sister
Yeah.
can afford it, but you were confused. Stay
Yeah.
home.
Very confused.
Because your
Yeah.
sister is
Not mine. Yeah.
concerned as you are. So you have
Mm.
two dears to be gentle with,
Mm.
wiser with. And then what happens, happens. But you're awake enough to deal with things differently. You know, when I was in the hospital with Dyer near death, what I was able to, and they couldn't stop my organs from failing. And I was good. I was, but my doctors and nurses were not so. I saw worried people trying to do the right thing. And
Mm.
some of it, you know, I would just surrender to because it was their job. It was important to them. It was loving of them. It was etc. And I had no idea if it would support my organs to start working again. But that's their business, not mine.
Mm.
And somehow here I am to share this experience of these loving, innocent people.
Wow. That's interesting. It reminds me, just puts in mind how suddenly from nowhere these nurses arrived at the door. And today she arrived. I didn't know she's coming. And it was like an angel coming in to say, "Here I am, let's see mom."
Yeah.
And she was so wonderful, you know.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And they might force meds, they might do those. And you can say, you know, what I've learned to do is, and then they listen or not because they're on a schedule. They have
Mm.
they have deadlines to meet. And
Yeah.
you know, it couldn't be any worse than a daughter loving her mother who's a believer does when she feels like she needs to, mom needs to take her meds now.
Mm.
So turned around, I should help in that situation. And let's
Yeah.
give that advice, let's turn it around, that advice,
Yeah, I should help
and try it on
myself
to get better
to get better.
in that situation.
Mm.
So live that now, be there in that
Mm.
situation. Help yourself to get better in the situation where you think she should take her meds now. And she's in a really good place. You can see that, and you know you can get them
Mm.
to her later. Live that turnaround.
I could just say, you know, okay, and if you change your mind, just let me know.
And I should understand
And I should understand
that she doesn't need to take her meds
that
on
she
time
doesn't.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Mm. Yeah, she doesn't need to take her meds all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
You can do is your best
Yeah.
in a way that is
Mm.
where you both are doing the best you can, and
Mm.
and and you like you, and you find her funny and darling, and you're a better listener, you're more present.
Mm.
And then when she's frightened, when she's in terror,
Yeah.
you can understand because that
Mm.
kind of describes you when she's not taking her meds
Mm.
in the situation.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
life or death. She needs to take her meds. This is what the doctor prescribed, that state of mind, which is
Yeah.
logical to
Yeah.
us as believers. And in my life, I just follow the simple direction. And I find that the way you're finding it today. And it's such a privilege to sit with you, Anne. Tough job you've got, this earth school, along with dementia. It's like that's next on you, next on your lifetime school.
Yeah. Who knew? Yeah.
So can you find another turnaround? She should help herself. Let's hear you just walk through that
Yeah.
advice to
uh,
yourself in that
To
situation.
myself, I should help myself to get better and understand and take my medicine.
Yeah. And that would be a state of mind.
Yeah. Just do that work,
Mm-hmm.
And I also think in the moment, just move away. If I feel like stressed, move away.
Yeah,
Go and
yeah,
do the work. Go
yeah,
somewhere else. Leave
yeah,
her in a euphoria.
because
Yeah.
self-inflicted is enough without inflicting it on the people we love.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
have to inflict it on them because we're doing it in the name of good, in the name of love. And
Yeah.
and there's another way, and this work certainly opens us up to something that makes so much sense, and it's a win-win.
Mm. Yeah.
And another turnaround.
Yeah. I should help myself to get better and understand and take my medicine.
And in that situation, we just try these on.
Mm.
She should not help herself to get better.
Yeah. She shouldn't help herself to go. She's better. She's already better. She's hale. I mean, she's top of the stairs. Hey, and her friend rang yesterday, and she took the call, and she went, "Linda, I had a miracle. I'm
Oh,
going now, but I've had a miracle."
oh, my.
Yeah. So she's proclaiming this miracle that I'm crushing. Yeah.
And
I listen to it, but I'm not, I'm thinking, questioning it, is it
you're
can't be
not
true.
living with her in that miracle.
No. How frustrating is that? If I proclaim I've had a miracle and someone says, "Oh, you haven't."
Yeah.
God, please, let me have my miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows,
And I should understand that she doesn't need to take her meds now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I should, because I've done it myself
Yeah.
a number of times.
So let's look
It's
at
not, yeah.
So what do you need to be happy in that situation when you're believing that she won't take her meds?
Oh dear. I needed to stop saying ridiculous things. Like, the twins and the Thomas the Tank, or that she's these people on the television,
Mm-hmm.
or that she's a multimillionaire and she's going to do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. It's
Yeah.
not really.
To be happy,
Yeah.
I need her to stop saying ridiculous things. Is it true? I'm hearing from you, no.
No.
So be there now. Let her be. Let her
Mm.
be. Just be there. Notice how you react in the situation when you think the thought, I need her to stop saying ridiculous things.
I react. I've noticed over time, I shorten my time with her. So at first I was listening for ages, and now I'm like, no, I've heard that. I'm not hearing it again in my mind. And I move away. So I give her less time.
Yeah.
I get more kind of doubting, and I worry that this is going to go on and on forever.
Mhm. And do you become short with her? Do you become like tired? any little tendencies you see there that affect your own.
Yeah. I think over time I try not to. The words try. So there probably is. They're like, oh yeah, mom. Okay, mom. You know. Yeah, yeah. Some of that goes on.
Yeah,
Or I just move away and say, oh, I'm gonna pop and do something now.
yeah.
So I'm not giving her that space for it.
And those things are, even with the most open mind, you're going to be
Mm,
doing those things the same way, only out of a
mm,
different state of mind.
mm, mhm. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I think there is that point where I think if I entertain it too much, that she will think I do really, really agree when I don't. Like
Hmm.
I don't wanna be a fraud to her.
Yeah.
And,
So, so you're being a fraud to yourself. Take care of that.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to know things like that, rather than thinking for her, you can ask her, Mom, do you think I'm a fraud? And sometimes, whatever your question might be, and
Mhm.
listen,
Mm.
people that are out of the box,
Mm.
really are into some kind of miracle that we don't necessarily understand if we don't understand ourselves.
Uh-huh. Interesting. I noticed she's being more direct and open and saying things that perhaps she wouldn't have done before
Yeah.
to people. And
Yeah.
um, she told me, she said, it's me that has the lapse in mind. And I can find that at times.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Well,
at first I
you
was
might
like,
say, Mom, tell me more. And the
yeah,
next time you see that, point it out to me.
mm,
It doesn't mean that connects you with her and it's
mm,
authentic.
mm,
And in her state, it may never occur to her again. But
mm,
we don't know how lucid that is.
yeah, mhm,
How lucid, I've sat with people on the streets that are just way out of the box. And I understand. I understand because I'm not judging, I'm listening, and I hear, their states of mind, whether it's drug induced or not, or hunger, or
mhm,
it doesn't, to listen is,
mm,
oh my goodness,
mm,
is quite a privilege. Quite a privilege.
mm,
I just don't want to miss the miracle just because I think they're crazy.
mm,
To just listen with an open mind. Oh, honey, and you have this opportunity with your mother.
mm,
Just, oh
yeah,
my goodness. It's not
mm,
your world, it's her world.
mm, yeah,
And to have privy to that, oh my goodness.
mm,
But that I know mind interferes with listening
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
So, so to be happy,
mm.
turned around, I need me.
I need me to stop saying ridiculous things. Yeah, trying to be rational,
Yeah.
trying to explain why
Mm.
she needs to take the medicine, and if she doesn't, then
Yeah.
X will happen. And yeah,
Because you know what's right. And that doesn't shift. The way we it's what we're thinking and believing around doing right.
mm,
And giving drugs the way doctor prescribes. I'm not a doctor, and I certainly wouldn't know whether to give the prescribed drugs to.
mm,
But today, with the internet and other doctors and second opinions and all, and in the
yeah,
meantime, I just follow the simple directions. like I did in the hospital. It's not crazy. It's just that until I know differently,
Yeah.
I just follow the simple directions.
Yeah.
Or why else am I there
Yeah.
in that hospital with these doctors, with those nurses? And you have all kinds of questions in you that you can free. It's free, isn't it? It's just freedom is freedom.
Yeah.
Exciting. It's a gifted life that you have opportunity to know your mother, know yourself, know your sister, know your own mind. To be happy, I need me to stop saying ridiculous things to myself and to my mother and move them rather to a Judge Your Mother worksheet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the way you've done, it's just so brilliant. I love how you fill this in.
Well, there were so many.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, there were so many.
Let's look at 5.
Yeah. The mom is afraid, hard work, ridiculous, unreasonable, stubborn, and self-sufficient.
Okay. In that situation, I'm
afraid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid of what's in my head, what's going to happen if she doesn't take these pills, and I'll lose her and she'll go mad and she'll have a terrible death. All of that comes in.
it just floods in. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Notice how you treat your mother when you think the thought, I'm afraid for her.
Yeah, desperately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Desperate, pleading, really. Come on, mom.
So be there now in that situation. She's afraid. She's not afraid. Now she may be terrified.
Yeah.
Get still. Just try this turnaround on. She's not afraid. Listen, be there now in that situation as you described to us.
Yeah.
She's afraid. Is it true?
No, not in that situation. She's not. She's just like, I don't want them. Take them away. That's not fear. That's an instruction.
Now go to a situation where you believe she was really afraid in the hospital. Can you, is there one?
I can see when the nurse came, she got afraid.
Okay, so let's be there now. She's afraid. Look closely, hear her closely. She's afraid. She's afraid of the nurse. Is it true?
She didn't like him. She didn't like him. She thought he was rude and he didn't speak to her in the way she wanted him to speak to her. And he had no right to come in uninvited and start examining her. So she was just saying, I don't like him. I don't think she was afraid. She thought he was overstepping the mark. And she wanted to complain. She wanted me to complain about him.
She's afraid. What is the opposite of afraid?
She's comfortable, safe.
Yeah, she's comfortable. She's sounded very clear.
Mm. Get him out. She said to him, I want you to leave. Yeah, I want you to leave now.
So
I didn't invite you in. Yeah.
that's what she wanted.
Yeah.
She thought he overstepped his bounds. That's where she was at.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he did. It doesn't. None of that. Just
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah. In her mind. Yeah.
This is so important.
It's so important to accept that's where she's at, really.
Well, to hear her words.
Yeah.
You just gave her words to us.
Yeah.
You saw him one way, she saw him another way.
Yeah. Doesn't make either right or wrong.
No, it just makes you both see it your way.
Yeah.
And it's the same if she were in an episode. She's going to see people her way.
Yeah.
For her, it's valid, just as valid as for you, it's valid. That's her world.
Yeah.
Notice how you treat your mother when you think the thought she's afraid. And notice how you treat the nurse, that male nurse, when you think the thought she's afraid.
Wow. Well, I treat her. I see there were two nurses. She thought there were three, but there were two. And the nurse, she got on very well with one nurse and let the nurse take the bloods. But I treated the nurse that she didn't get on with. I was explaining to him why she would be afraid and didn't want bloods taken and stuff. So I'm trying to explain, I think.
So
And
you're invalidating her perception in front of her.
Yeah, although I said to him, she doesn't like you for some reason.
Oh, that is right on.
And I said, you can't win them all, sort of thing. Like you can't be everything to everybody. So I'm quite frank with them, but I didn't realize that after.
It's demoralizing. Just try this on, because I certainly don't know. But imagine your mother hearing her daughter speak for her that way to the nurse.
Yeah.
Telling him, you can't win them all.
Yeah.
Great of you.
Yeah, she wouldn't have liked that.
Which tells me you wouldn't either.
No. How very dare you not support me?
Scary.
Yeah. And I see the other instances,
So, but you hear that word, scary.
Scary. Because then she thinks I think she's nuts.
Well, if, I say something as your mother, and then my daughter just takes that away from me, like my opinion is no longer worth anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I see actually in her eyes this lack of trust in me. She's looking like, I don't trust him, I don't trust you.
Okay, so I'm your mother, and so she's afraid of you, and you can't win them all. And I'm your mother, and that's scary. I've lost my
Support.
my champion,
Yeah.
my support.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I see that because she thinks after that I should make the complaint for her. She said, I want you to make a complaint about him. And I didn't really listen. I was trying to say, well, he's a nurse and he'd come to help you.
And you actually did well. If I'm your mother, it's like she's afraid of you. That I'm just like, you're my champion, but you can't win them all. I
Is
can
not.
rock you.
Yeah. It's made it a joke. I made it a joke.
Uh-huh.
I tried to make him feel better.
Yeah.
I tried to make him feel that
Yeah.
it wasn't his fault.
And
Trying to be approval, kind of wanting to make him feel okay about mom not liking him.
and your mother with dementia, we could say none of this lands in her. And if it does, it's gone a second later. None of it lands.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I know I am here for my mother. And there are ways of expressing it that that are even stronger than this work gives us a language that is and a sense of what you are, what you just described, the sense that's there. But we become like good soldiers, good daughters, all the way. And gosh, there's just no right or wrong here, because on the other hand, the way that you were flowing with him so kindly allows him to remember you and for all we know, be more patient with your mother, and etc. Don't
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. I do know that the next day, because he went off and he was just like on emergency duty. But he came back the next day. They sent someone straight away, and I was surprised. And then he got the medicine that he wasn't going to get this antibiotic because he thought it's probably unlikely she's got any underlying thing, or she wouldn't take the drugs or something, which he's probably right. But he still sent them, and he still got those bloods sorted the next morning, like he had to test it, and I was quite pleased with that. He'd done it so thoroughly, and got back.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe there was something about me trying to get the best from him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. She's afraid. Could have been enough. We don't know these things. It's there's certainly no wrong here. And it's, in duality, there are both. And to be as right in ourselves as possible is what we're here in Earth School to understand. And I notice that I don't always get it right, and that's the lesson. I don't always get it right, and that's the lesson. And then and it can be like that little P, like adding that one little extra thing. And I don't know, but I look at, was I trying to, what were my motives, basically, which is, she is afraid. She's ridiculous. In that situation, my mother's afraid. She's ridiculous. Is it true? In that situation where it's time to take her meds and you want her to take her meds,
No.
she's unreasonable. Is it true?
She's just giving clear direction.
Oh, honey, that's so good. And gosh, she's in a miracle, she's feeling fine. She's,
She's having a good rest in bed, watching telly.
uh,
Yeah.
and she's stubborn. Is it true? That's a fascinating question at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
The word stubborn, that
Yeah.
means,
Yeah.
yeah,
I see this stubborn as a good and a not so good thing.
yeah,
She is, but I don't see necessarily that's a bad thing.
yeah, fascinating. Yeah.
She's not going to waver.
Mhm. Yeah, and stubborn takes on a whole new kind of meaning in this. She doesn't want to take her meds. And we have a word for that. It's stubborn, but she doesn't want to take her meds.
She's standing firm. That's it.
Yeah.
She's standing firm for herself, for her rights,
Yeah. Yeah, for all we know.
Mm.
But it's it just being open-minded, listening and respecting.
Mm. Yeah.
And she's on, and in that situation I am
I am
afraid.
afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see all these things that are going to be terrible.
Yeah. And you're working
Yeah.
hard, trying
Yeah.
to do all the right.
It's so hard work. It's just
Oh,
takes up so
honey.
much energy in this. It's just
Oh,
a slog. And, with all this going on in my
yeah.
head and what I need and should do, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to be creative with this, and oh my God, it's
I
really,
wish,
really hard work.
when my mother was dying of cancer, my sister was so frightened. She just couldn't. She just couldn't. And I just shut everything I did down and for about 3 months, and I was just with her, fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. And during hospice, just fascinating, fascinated. My mother, my mother, my mother. This work, it was just, and
Mm.
oh my gosh. And my sister missed all of it. Fear.
Yeah,
And she'd come,
right.
she just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And I love you're not missing it.
Yeah, me too. I gave up my job actually, and
Oh, you.
just deciding just this is the journey, and
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but it
oh,
just felt
it means a
clear.
lot to me.
Yeah.
It just means everything to me. You're not missing it.
No, I just
Yeah.
this decision got made, and I just thought I just want to be there,
Yeah.
sort of,
Oh.
yeah.
And in that situation, she is self-sufficient. Check it out and see if it's true.
Um, yeah, it's mm,
She's very good at letting you know she doesn't want to take her meds now.
yeah. I see that when she decides something, it's fixed. She'll go.
Who
She
does
doesn't
that
seem to want any help.
who does that sound like?
Me. Very like
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. And when we turn these around, it's like me, and that's not always us, you know,
Hmm.
uh, like our mothers sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
working on it.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother is in that situation, afraid. She's fearless. Did you try
Mm.
on? She's hard at work.
Yeah.
She's reasonable in her world.
Yeah. She is, and the other thing I notice, I mean, she says to me at times, she says, now, you don't have to stay with me. You go and do your thing now. She doesn't expect me to be, she's not really, really needy. She's like, she wants certain things. And then she goes, now do your thing.
Yeah, and follow the simple direction.
Yeah.
If she's coherent or means it or not. Follow the simple direction and
Mm.
take care of your health.
Mm.
Do your inner work.
Yeah.
And she'll continue to, as long as she can, give as much of her to you as you can possibly handle. And in that situation, she's self-sufficient. What do you see?
I see someone who's really, when she's not, well,
Yeah, so
she's
go to the
quite content at the moment upstairs in bed.
now look at her when you see her as in dementia in that phase.
Mm.
Like when she won't take her meds. There are signs of dementia there.
She's still self-sufficient.
Very good. You see it.
Yeah. She's still believing and doing her thing. She doesn't seem particularly stressed by it at all.
And if she goes too far, it's manageable.
Yeah.
Or to do your work and watch her and get your mother back.
Yeah.
And I notice when, I love telling this story, but my mother died and I was there and alone with her, even though the family was in the other room. And I'm still waiting for her to die. It's just, she's alive in me.
Wow.
I met her in the way you're meeting your mother.
Wow. Wow.
Extraordinary. And my sister too.
Yeah. My sister has been, her and I have not got on particularly well for many years. And my mom would always say, I don't want you in the room together. And now, and now we're joined together.
Yeah.
It's just bringing us together. Yeah.
Oh my. So, sweetie, let's look at number 6. What is it you never want to happen again?
I don't ever want mum to refuse to take the meds again.
I'm willing that my mom refuse,
Yeah, I'm willing for her to refuse to take the meds again.
and I look forward to her.
I do. I look forward to it because I think I won't have all this heavy expectation,
Yeah.
and then it will be a different feeling, I'm sure.
Mhm. The egos, it's time to take her meds, and that's what's prescribed. And 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 there's another way. I can do that. I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
But what about me in that time lapse? I have things to do. Or
Yeah.
I'm tired. I need some shopping. I've been here too long. All these things
Yeah.
put off and resent and get tired and short.
Yeah.
So so I'm willing that mom refused to take her meds again. And I just heard a thought in my head: keep pudding handy. Keep your pudding.
Make a lot. Yeah.
Make a lot of that pudding. Oh my! You are.
Yeah.
It is just so. Let's get feedback from the family. You have. I love how your mind is so open and flows and practical, and you're grounded. And I love that so much that we can all see what that's like.
Well, thank you so much, and
Oh,
so grateful for the work. It's my mainstay, the work.
it
It
is. It
really
is
is.
delicious what we're tapping into. So, Mellow.
Hey,
Hey, Mellow.
hey, there, thanks. I was just thinking that everything that the mother was saying could be true. Like, she saw herself as other people, and we are. And she saw that the competitors were brothers, and why wouldn't they be? And she's a millionaire. Like, money it's just this sort of agreement between people of how much people have. And yeah, that's just all I was seeing. Like, I couldn't. But what was interesting was that, like, I've had an experience where I sat with someone who had paranoid schizophrenia. And by the end of 2 or 3 hours, I kind of believed their world. But that was quite frightening. And the nurse came in and was like, "What are you doing?" What? Because I'd like gone on over to the other side. So I was just, I don't know, I was pondering this thing of being very open-minded and like, yeah, why not? Like believing, and then the sort of suffering of believing, and like, because that became a little bit stressful. I was believing some very paranoid things she was saying about the people in the corridor, and I was just like, this why not
In
kind of
her
went into that.
world, there are people in the corridor.
Mm,
And it's just not your world.
mm,
That you could understand if she was fearful, why she was fearful. In her corridor, there were
yeah.
people there that she was frightened of. So I have my world. She has her world. You know, that's all of us sitting here. I have mine, you have yours. No two people live in the same world. But can I understand your world?
Yeah, but I couldn't
But I
hold my world.
understand my own first.
Yeah.
And that allows me to believe others and to consider that their world is equal to mine. We're all on the same path. So of course we have different worlds.
Yeah. I started to believe that there were people in the corridor.
It's a mental state. I'm not talking about like physically. I'm talking, yeah, we all live in different worlds physically, all the way around on every level.
Yeah. I started to fear with her. I started to believe there were people out to get us in the corridor.
Yeah.
So I left my world. It was weird.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she could be right. So good to ponder.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't last, and I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mellow.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, sweetheart! Thank you for your work today. It was just stunning and so meaningful. And all of you, thank you for something beautiful. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.